So last topic, I think functions, lambda functions, comprehensions, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today, so I think I have given the what the people who submitted for them. I have given the feedback. Please check there. Okay. Okay. So now today there is an important concept that we are going to discuss, which is known as a file handling. Okay. The important concept which we are going to discuss, file handling. So what is the meaning of file handling? File handling, very simple. See guys, what is the txt? What is the meaning of txt file? Tell me. What's my
Text
question?
file.
Txt means notepad file, yes or no? It's a
Yes.
notepad file. Txt means nothing but a notepad file. So file handling concept means we are completely going to deal with the files. For example, first let me write the name, file handling. Let me connect. So guys, see, once you open the IDLE, you can see any IDLE file. I mean, any Jupyter notebook, any collab. We call them as collab now here. So any collab file. So for this particular collab file, a space will be given. Space. So if you want to store any data temporarily, can you see? A folder symbol here, guys. Can you see a folder symbol here? So here till now you are learning the concepts. Till now you are learning the concepts. But see, anything you want to save, temporarily you can save in this area. Permanently, if you want to save, you need to save in the drive because this file opened in the Google Drive only. So for example, see, if I click on this button like a folder button, it will open a pop-up. Okay, it will open some place. So what I'm saying is these two don't include. This belongs to my computer. So this space is there now. In this empty place, you can save anything, you can read anything. Okay, so this place belongs to this particular file. This particular file temporarily. If you disconnect, whatever the files that are there here, it will gone. Whatever the files that are there here, it will gone. For example, see, let me try to upload a file here in this area. So in this empty area, let me try to upload a file. Can you see an upload option here? Can you see an upload option? Click on that upload. Click on that upload. Anything. For example, sir, I want to upload a PDF. Or example, like I want to upload anything you need. Anything. Anything you want to upload, please upload there. Please upload. So, for example, let me select what was the folder I'm using for you. I don't know which folder. For example, imagine I'm going to upload any Excel file. See, when uploading, before uploading only, it is giving one warning. Ensure that your files are saved else everywhere. This runtime files will be deleted when your runtime is terminated, which means, see, you uploaded a file here. So from the local laptop, from your local laptop to the Google Colab, you uploaded a file. From the local laptop to the Google Colab, you uploaded a file. This file will be alive till you disconnected. Once it is disconnected, this file will be removed from here. So this is the place for temporary solutions, temporary place to save the information. So permanently what we can do, sir? I want to do some work in Python. Okay. I want to do some work in Python. Instead of saving the information temporarily, I want to save the information permanently. So for that purpose, guys, can you see an option here? Can you see an option? This is known as your Google Drive. See, your Google Drive option is available here. So click on that one. click on that one. If I click on it, so this notebook, this Jupyter notebook, I am connecting with my Google Drive. See, there are two things. In the Google Drive, you open the file. In the Google Drive, you opened the file, accepted. Okay, you opened the file in the Google Drive, that is accepted. That file is connected to another computer from the Google company, yes or no? Guys, this file is connected to another server. So from this file, if you want to save anything into your drive, now tell me who is saving? Your computer is saving or another server is saving the data into your drive? Tell me. So very simple logic. I'm telling you once again. In your Google Drive, you are opening the file. So you opened the file, but this file you connected with a server. So if you do anything here, that is coming from your laptop or comes from the server?
Server.
From the server it is getting, because you connected to the Google server. So when you want to save anything to the drive, since this file is connected to another server, your Google Drive will ask the permission. That's why once I click on this one, it asks me to approve. I click on that approve, it approved it. Now see there is an option. Once I'm clicking on this, a option created, drive option. A option created, drive option. If I expand it, once I expand it, all the Google Drive, all my drive will be here. See, all my drive will be available here. Simple. So what I will do is, first of all, let's work temporarily. Then one example I will give how to save the data permanently. So first of all, let me disconnect. See, let me reconnect to the server. Let me reconnect. Okay. So now we'll do one thing. See guys, file handling. So file handling means completely working with the files. Sir, what files? What files? You can say any files. For example, JSON file. For example, TXT file. Okay. So Excel file or CSV file, all these files, see, this JSON, this Excel, this CSV, we can do it with the help of pandas, which we will be discussing in upcoming sections. So completely I will explain the concept with the TXT file. TXT file is nothing but a notepad file. Guys, first of all, let me tell you what is the meaning of file handling. What is the meaning of file handling? So file handling means reading, let's say writing the data, reading the data, and adding the data into the file. Writing the data, reading the data, and adding the data into the file. That is known as a file handling. Basically in file handling, we have three different options. Let's say we can discuss 5 options. For example, let's say W. We call them as modes. There are a lot of modes, guys, I'm telling you, but top 5 modes I'm telling. Remaining things will come for AI people completely. So there are 5 modes which are important. There are 5 modes which are important. W means write. What is the meaning of write? W means write. writing the data, writing the data, writing the data into the file, writing the data into the file, or reading. We can say reading the data into the file, into the file. A, add, we can say adding the data into the file, adding the data into the file. So these three main remaining tools at the end I will tell you. So guys, very simple concept. W means write, R means read, A means add or append anything. So we need to understand these three modes. File handling. So I told you this file will be having temporary place and this is the place. Guys, you tell me, wherever I am highlighting, do we have any file till now here? Any text file till now? Any text file? We have no text file till now. If you see, these two remove, don't compare these two. Do we have any file here? It is empty, no? It is empty. Let's discuss one by one. Let's discuss one by one. First one, I am going to teach you about W. Mode W. Exactly what mode W will do. So mode W, which means write, which means write. W means write. What it will do exactly? What it will do exactly? Write mode. What is the meaning of write mode? Write is nothing but, see, what is the meaning of write? Very simple. Very, very simple. See, let's say three things mode W will be, mode W will be doing three things. Three things. What are the three things? Mode W will be doing three things. First one is, point number one is, see, listen very carefully. If there is no file, if there is no file, it will create the file and write the data into that file. Into that file. See, first point you need to understand. I'm talking about W. First, complete W. So W mode, which means writing the data. So if there is no file, it will create the file and write the data into the file, which means I told you this file will access the empty location. This file will access the empty location, this location. My question for you students, do we have any file here? Do we have any file here? No, there is no file till now. See, what I'm going to do is, as a user, A is equals to, A equal to, I want to open shahrukh.txt file. I want to open, as a user, I want to open shahrukh.txt file, and the mode I want to give is W mode. Simple. See, as a user, I want to open shahrukh.txt file, and the mode I want to give is W mode, which means I want to write the data. My immediate question for you is, sir, you are writing shahrukh.txt, now where it will check? It will check this location. Now tell me guys, as a user, I want to open shahrukh.txt. Do the shahrukh.txt file is there here anywhere? Do the file is there here anywhere? Come on guys, do the file is there? File is not there.
No, sir.
File is not there. In a clear way, see, as a user, I want to open shahrukh.txt file in a write mode. In a write mode, I want to open this particular file in a write mode. This write mode will check, first of all, whether there is any file, shahrukh.txt file. No file. File is not there. Then what this W will do? See, If there is
Create
no
a
file,
file.
it will create a file.
Create a file.
It will, yes. So I want to open shahrukh.txt file and I'm giving the mode W. W will go and check. There is no file. So it will create a file. Shahrukh.txt. It will create the file. Okay, file is creating, sir. Then what? See, first line, file is not there. So it is creating the file. So first line, file is not there. So it is creating the file. It is creating the file. Okay, next point. Next point. So guys, this information you are saving in the variable A, yes or no? This information you are saving in a variable A. So using that variable, I will write the data into the file. What I am writing? I am from India. So see, simple logic. First line, I want to open shahrukh.txt file. The mode is W. So file is not there. W will create the file. So a empty file is created in the first line. Second line, why you are using A, sir? Because A has all the rights on this particular file because you are saving in the variable A only. Using A, I am going to write the data into that particular file. I'm going to write the data into that particular file. Guys, you are opening, I mean, okay, if the file is not there also, W will create the file. W will create the file. It will open. You are writing the data into the file. After that, you need to close the file or not, guys? You are opening the file. You need to close it or not? Writing the data into the file. You are, see here, simple logic here. You want to open shahrukh.txt file. File is not there, so W will create the file and it will open it. W will create the file and it will open the file. So since the file is open, I am writing this data into the file. After writing, I need to close or not?
Yes, sir.
After writing, we need to close the file. See, now if I run it, a file will be created here. I'm telling you, if I run it, a file will be created here. See, if I run it, say script run. Script is running. Refresh it. Say shahrukh.txt file is created or not?
Yes,
Guys?
sir.
So
Yes,
if I
sir.
double click on it, see, I am from India. Data is inserted or not?
Yes, sir.
So what you have seen here, write mode. Point number 1. If there is no file, it will create the file and write the data into the file. First point. Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
So then what about second point? 3 things it will do. What about second point? If there is a file already, but the file is empty, we can open the file in W mode and we can add the data. We can add the data into the file. Okay. So if there is a file already, but the file is empty, we can open the file in W mode and we can write, not add, we can write the data into the file. Point number 2. See, I'm going to prove it here. Let's delete this one. Now see guys, there is no file. If I right click on it, see here in this area, if I give a right click, can you see option new file? Can you see a option new file?
So,
New file. Click on the new file. So see new file. I'm going to create kiran.txt. A file I'm creating here. Now tell me guys, kiran.txt file I created. It is empty or not? See,
yes, sir.
it is empty or not? It is empty. According to the point number 2, if there is a file, yes, I have the file. If there is a file already, but the file is empty. Yes, it is empty. We can open the file and we can add the data. Simple. See, A is equals to, I am want to open kiran.txt file and the mode is W. See first line. So I'm going to open kiran.txt and the mode is W. W will go here. It will check kiran.txt file is there or not. It is
Yes,
there.
sir.
So it will open the file. It will just like a book how you are opening. It will open the file. After opening the file, I want to write the data into the file. I am from America. I am writing the data into the file. After writing the data, I am going to close the file. Simple. Let me run it. Since executed, refresh it, click on the Kiran. Guys, see, data has been inserted or not?
Yes, sir.
Data has been inserted. This is the point number 2. This is the point number 2. What is the first point? There is no file. W will create the file and we can write the data into it. If there is a file already, but it is empty means we can add the data. The question is point number 3. Most interview point question. See, if there is a file and if there is a data in that file, if there is a file and if there is a data in that file, what happens? What happens? That's the suspense, okay? What happens? For example, imagine in the kiran.txt, there is a file kiran.txt. Already data is there, yes or no, guys? Already data is there. Now see, I'm going to open that kiran.txt. Guys, tell me kiran.txt data is there or it is empty? Now, in the kiran.txt, data is there or it is empty? According to the second concept, the data we have inserted, yes or no? We have the
Yes.
data in the kiran.txt. We have the data in the kiran.txt. So in a double mode, I want to open kiran.txt in a double mode. So double will go and check here. Yes, kiran.txt is there and there is also data also there in that kiran.txt. Data is also there in that particular file. So if I write, now if I write, I am from India. I am from like Nepal, whatever it may be. Okay. I'm writing a line and after that I'm closing. So here my question is, already file is there, data is there. I am going to open that file in a double mode. I am writing this one. Now tell me, whatever the data that we have in this file, do it is going to override or it is going to add?
It is going to add.
Shahrukh.txt is like that only, not deleted, no sir. Where is that Shahrukh.txt? I deleted, no? I
Yes.
clicked on it and deleted, no, already.
Yes, sir.
So what the third point is going to do, it will, since data is already there in kiran.txt, this data is going to override the existing data. Okay, is going to override the existing data. This data will override the data which is in the kiran.txt. See, I run it. Okay, refresh it, open that one. See, I am from Nepal. I am from United States. I am from America. Is going to replace with this one. These are the 3 different things that W will do. A lot of people will think like W means only writing. 3 things it will do. If there is no file, it will create the file and write the data. If there is a file but the file is empty means we'll open and we'll write the data. If there is a file, okay, if there is a file and if there is a data in the file, if you open that particular file and if you write any data, this new data is going to override the existing one. This is mode W. Guys, understood 3 different points? Understood 3 different points in W? For example, you can see, I will give you, let me delete this file. Let me create a new file here. Let me create a new file. What was the new file? What was the new file I'm going to give? The new file I'm going to give is, suppose, surya.txt. A file I am creating. It is empty. See, it is empty. The file is empty. So I'm going to collect some text. Some text I will collect. From where we will collect the text? Let me open. I will, in the upcoming sections, I will tell you about this GitHub also. So GitHub is mandatory. So let me collect some text somewhere. So just some text. I'm collecting some text. See, I created a file. If I double click on it, the file will open like this. A pop-up will open. If you want to expand, you can expand. If you want to minimize, you can minimize. I'm pasting the text here. See, I am pasting the text here, and go to the file option, click on the save. If you click on the save, means this data what you added will also save. See, surya.txt data is there. Data is, now tell me guys, in the surya.txt data is there or not? I created a file and there is a data in that particular file. There is a data in that particular file. Now my question is, as a user, I'm going to open that particular file, which is surya.txt in W mode. In W mode. Okay, W will go, we'll check here, file is there. And data is there or not in the file? Data is there. A.write off. I am from NVIDIA company. We're working as an AI. Suppose some text I have written. Okay, I'm writing some text. And after that, close the file. Close. Guys, now tell me what these lines do. Any one of you? What this will do? Tell me. I'm going to open surya.txt file in a write mode. W will check whether the file is there or not. Yes, file is there. It will open the file. Already there is a data in the file. That data will be overridden with the new one. With the new one. After that, I'm closing. That is the power of W. W will override. See, W will override. Three things W will do. Once again, I'm telling you. File is not there, it will create the file. If the file is there empty, means it will add write the data. If there is already a file, if there is already data, it will override the data. It will override the data. That is the purpose of write mode. Write mode. What is the next mode? Read mode. Next mode is nothing but
Read mode.
Read mode. Use to read the data from the file. So guys, here one little bit tricky question I will ask you. W mode, if there is no file, it is creating the file so that you can write the data into the file. My question is, if there is no file, can you read the data from the file?
No, sir.
So W, if the file is not there, it is creating the file so that you can write the data. If there is no file, can you read the data?
No.
No. So what read will do? So point number one, what we have to do is, point number one, if there is a file and we can read the data from that file. We can read the data from that file. Simple. Simple. For example, see, already a file is there, surya.txt, and data is also there in that particular file. So now see, now see, A is equals to, I want to open a file which is surya.txt. I want to open this file in a read mode. Read mode. I want to open this file in a read mode. What R will do? What R will do? R will go and R will check. Surya.txt file is there or not? It is there. File is there. Print a.read. Print a. Since the file is there, I am going to open the file. Since the file is there, I am going to open the file and I am going to read all the data from the file. After reading, please close it. After reading, please close it. If I run it, see, guys, the data which is present in the inside the file, it is printing or not? See, r.read, it is printing or not?
Yes, sir.
So if there is a file, if there is a data in the file, it will read the data. It will read the data. If there is a file, we can read the data from the file. But if there is no file, will it create the file or it will throw error?
Throw error.
It will throw error. It will see same concept copy. I'm going to paste it here. I want to open Karthik.txt. Yes, please.
Sir, can we made any changes while with the read mode in the
What
data?
changes? What changes you do?
Adding the data into adding a line in the data with the read mode.
With read mode, it is not possible. With other techniques, it is possible, which we will discuss in few minutes. Read means just reading, simple. Okay. So I am going to open Karthik.txt in a read mode. My question is, read mode will check whether the Karthik.txt file is there or not. Do the file is there, guys? Karthik.txt file is there here?
No, sir.
No. File is not there. If the file is not there means how can you open? So in the first line itself, you will get error. In the first line itself, you will get error. See, no such file or directory. Directory means there is no file or any folder with the name this one. With the name this one. So read means if there is a file, then only it will read the data. Then only it will read the data. Here also three different levels are there, guys. So read will read all the data from the file. Okay. Read line will read only few lines of data. Read lines will read all the data, but in list manner. So see, guys, this read option is there now. I will take a moment and I will explain this read in three different levels. Let me remove all the files here. Let me remove all the files. Nothing is there. See, no files are there. Let me create a new file. I want to create like something like the file name I want to give is any name we can give Shahrukh.txt. A file name I am giving as Shahrukh.txt, which is empty. I will take huge text. Okay, some big text I will take. I don't know, like let's say, let me take huge text. I'm taking huge text, copy, and I'm going to paste it here. So huge text I'm taking, guys. See, lot of lines I'm taking. I'll go to the file option. I will click on the save. Because I added a data into the file now, so I'm saving it. Close it. Guys, now tell me, I created a file Shahrukh.txt. Data is there or not in that particular file? Data is there. In Shahrukh.txt, data is there. Now three things are there in the read. One is normally read line and read lines. First read. It will read all the data from the file exactly how it is there. Read all the data from the file exactly how it is there. For example, see here, A is equals to, I want to open a file which is Shahrukh.txt. which is shark.txt, in a read mode. Print a dot read. See here the magic. Read. I want to read. So what this read will do? Will read all the data exactly how it is in the file. Okay, then a dot close. Simply close the file. Guys, you tell me, R will check file is there or not. File
Yes,
is
sir.
there. It will open the file. After opening the file, you are reading all the data, so it will show the output. What read will do? Read will exactly how the data is there in the file. Same thing it will print here after the time closing. See, if I do it, exactly how it is there in the file, it is showing me in the same manner. That is the purpose of read. There is another function, read line. Only few lines will be readed. Some lines, little bit amount of data only it will read. See, copy, come down, paste here. Concept is same. In the place of read, if I write read line, will read some amount of data only. Some amount of data. Lot of people will tell it will read only first paragraph till the comma. No, it's not. It won't work like that. Randomly, not randomly. In the entire data, starting only little bit data it will collect. Little bit data it will collect. See, only small data it is collecting. That is the purpose of read line. A single line it will read. Then third option is read lines. All the data it will read. All the data it will read, but the output will be in a list order. See, just I'm adding S. Guys, simple. Read means it will read all the data how it is there in the file. Read line means single line will be read. First single line. Read lines means all the lines will be read. Will read all lines, but output will be in list. See, if I run it, see guys, output is in the list order or not. See, can you see here a list? All the text will be inside. The list. Okay, so now tell me, in these three, which is the most useful one? Read lines or read? Read is the useful one. So write is used to write the data. Read is used to read the data from the file. Use this one. Read will read the data from the file. If there is no file, it will throw the error on us. Guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
The next one, mode A. Mode A means add. See guys, all the concept is same like W mode only, except
The last one.
replace. So here, if there is a file and if there is a data in the file, if there is a data in the file, we can add new data. Mode A won't replace the data, but it will add the data, like some at the past. It will add the data. For example, guys, see here, same logic is same. Point number 1, A is equals to open kumar.txt in a read mode. See, in a mode, A means append. I am going to open kumar.txt in a mode A, in a append A dot write. You can ask me, sir, why you are using the write? I will explain you. Right? I am from India. A dot close. Guys, see here. See, do kumar.txt file is there. First, I am going to open kumar.txt. Mode is A. A will go and check. Kumar.txt is there, guys. Do the
No.
file is there?
No, sir.
No. File is not there. So file will create. Kumar.txt file will be created. First point. Second point, in the second one, you are writing the data. Simple. You can ask me, sir, why you are writing? See, add or write both are same. Only small change between W and A is it will replace, it will add. Simple. Remaining everything is same one. Into that file, I am going to write the data. And after that, closing. See, if I run it, file will be created kumar.txt. File will be created kumar.txt. Data is there. Okay. Okay. If you want to read the data, guys, what you will do? If you want to read the data, simple, no? Here you will give R. Am I right? Here I will give R. Yes or no? Even the file is empty. For example, if you ask me, sir, if the file is empty, what happens? See, create a file. Create a file. Let's say file name is like karthik.txt. A text file I created which is empty. Copy, paste here. Karthik. Okay. I want to open karthik.txt file. Mode is A. Guys, see, file is not there, it is creating. If the file is there which is empty also, it will open the file. File is there. I'm going to write the data into that particular empty file. See, it is also possible. Same like second point in the W. If I refresh and if I open Karthik, the data is added. Here the point is third point. Guys, kumar.txt file is there already. See, I want to open, see, first of all, in the kumar.txt file, I have a data which is I am from India. So I am going to open kumar.txt file in the mode A. Mode A will check kumar.txt is there or not. It is there. Okay, so it will open the file. I am going to write this data. I am going to write this. Now tell me, if in the place of double A, if you write W, whatever the data that is there, it is going to override with the new data. But if there is A means what happens, guys? The
Will
data
add.
which is, yes, the data which is there in the Kumar, I am from India, like that only, this one will be added. Already I am from India there in the Kumar. Now I will add I am from USA. I am from USA. Since I am adding one tab space, I am giving between two. Already in the kumar.txt, I am from India, information is there. So if I use the A mode, this one will add, it is not going to override based on the mode C. Successfully executed, refresh it, kumar.txt, I am from India and I am from USA. That is the only difference between W and A. W will override, A will, W will override, A will add. So W used to write the data into the file. R used to read the data from the file. A used to add the data into the file. Three different things are known as an file handling concept. File handling concept. So temporarily we are doing the operations here. Sir, please tell me how can we do it with the drive? How can we do it with the drive? For example, see guys, first I told you, I opened the Jupyter notebook in the Google Drive. In the Google Drive, I opened the Jupyter notebook, but this notebook is connected to my server, with Google server. So if I do any operations here, that operation is doing by the server. So if I want to save anything from the notebook, my drive will ask the permission, because other outside server, they are directly not allowed. So see, I am going to connect with my Google Drive, which you can see this option, the drive option here, which you can see. Click on it. If I click on it, connect to Google Drive. Connect to Google Drive. Click on it. See, just wait for 1 or 2 seconds. Refresh it. This notebook is connected to my Google Drive. So see drive option, open, once again open, check where is your date folder, any folder. So for example, see this is the folder where I am working. So you can see where I am working in the class files, see Kamal room. So lot of files are there. Lot of files are there. So here exactly here I want to save one file. So you can see 3 options here, 3 symbols. Click on it, copy path, location I am copying. So see, A equal to, I want to open, see I am copying the path. I want to open shahrukh.txt file. See, if you directly write the file name, it will temporarily store here. But what I am doing, I connected to my drive location. So exact location in this particular folder. In this particular folder, I want to create a file. Okay, path I am giving. So see, in this path I am giving, this location path I am giving here. There I want to create the file which is shahrukh.txt in a W mode. Guys, tell me, do shahrukh.txt file is there here? Do shahrukh.txt file is there here?
No, sir.
File is not there. Same, like instead of writing directly, temporarily, I am giving the location. In the Kamal work folder, shahrukh.txt file is not there. So W will create the file. Story is same. I want to write like, I am from AMERAC America. After that, A dot close. If I run it, it will execute. Perfectly, it will execute. Let me close it. So go to the drive, refresh the drive. You can see shahrukh.txt file might 1 minute. It should create somewhere. See guys, file is created or not here?
Yes, sir.
Can you see? File is created. So this file will be in your drive permanently. So temporarily you want to work, you can work in that location, in the location which file can access, or else here you can work. If you want to save file, connect it to the drive, copy the path and give it. Copy the path and give it. Simple logic. Okay, so this is completely about file handling concept. Read, write, read and add. Guys, clear? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
There is one point just I want to mention. Most interview point question. Sir, you are opening the file. Okay. They are writing the data into the file. Okay. And closing the file. What happens if I don't close the file? Tell me. Do the script
data might not be saved.
No. We can open the file, we can write the data. If you don't close also, it will run. See here, for example, I will remove all these files. I will remove all the, see, I will remove nothing files are there. So see, once again I will run this one. Okay, because Karthik file is not there now. It will create the file, but let me see. I'll copy and I'll paste here. Okay, I will remove this one. So A will create the file. Since the file is not there, it will write the data into the file. See, executed. It executed. You are getting some output here. You are getting some silly output. It's a memory point. Keep it aside. See, Karthik.txt, Karthik.txt. Do the data is adding as point number 1. Let's say, let me delete this file. In the place of A, let's write W. Okay. I want to write the data. Refresh it. See, Karthik.txt file is there. Do the data is writing, guys? Guys, do the data is writing? You are writing the W mode. File is there. File is opening. I want to write this data. Do the data is writing into the file?
No.
Yes.
No. Well, how? See, if I run it, Karthik file is there. If I am opening, see, it is doing. Once, if you keep it A, if I run it, see what happens is the data will be written into the file. But if you won't close the file, what happens? That's my question. If you don't use the close also, the data will be written into the file. But what is the difference between closing the file and not closing the file? Explain me what is this number, anyone? From where we are getting this number? See, what happens is
India.
characters.
Hmm.
Okay,
With spaces.
okay,
They
See.
count them.
okay, fine. See, the exact reason, let's say, if we want to close the file, what happens? See, if you close the file or if you want to close the file, doesn't matter by the Python. It will write the data. See, imagine I am collecting the data from other API services, some other, what do you say, like some other client location or anything. So, sorry. Okay, so I am going to collect the data from some other locations. So continuously the data is coming, adding. Okay, fine. After adding, I'm closing the file. Fine. I open the file, added the data, close the file. Done. Imagine if you don't close the file, if you forget it to write that particular line, in the evening before coming to the home, you just written a Python script like opening the file, writing the data into that particular file. You didn't close it. Now, according to the production level, how many bugs will come, you don't know. Because see, application, these 2 lines of code won't make any sense. If you write a production level code in a production like Docker, Kubernetes kind of things, continuously the application will run. If the file doesn't close, if you don't close the file, lot of unwanted cached data will be created. Okay, cached data will be created, application come down, application will slow, and application will be corrupted. So when you open the file, you need to close the file for sure. So is there any alternate method, sir? I am forgetting to close the file. Is there any alternate method? For example, see, using with, we can solve that solution. We can solve that problem. For example, see, a daily I am forgetting to close the file, sir. Unwanted cache is coming into the file. So see, what I will do is same concept what you are doing. First write with keyword. Same, copy this one, paste it here in a write mode. See, copy this one, paste it here, use the with keyword, open. Same line. I want to open karthik.txt in a double mode. Okay, this variable is there, no? Write the variable at the end. So as a user, I want to open karthik.txt file in a double mode. So double will check karthik.txt file is there. If the file is there, it will open, or else it will create the file and it will open. Doesn't matter. And all the information is saving in a variable A. So keep to colon, go inside A dot write of I am from UK. I'm going to write the data into the file. See, what is the difference between this one and this one? You are opening the file, you are writing the data. If you don't close the file will be open only after writing the data also. So if you manually don't close the file after writing the data, the file will be opened only. But when you write this concept, same code, if you implement with the with, what this with will do? with will check, okay, file is open, the data has been written. After writing the data, with will automatically close the file. So if you forgot also, no problem. So in a manual way, you need to close the file explicitly. But if you write the code in the with option, there is no need of closing the file manually. Automatically, once writing the data, the with keyword will close the file. You're opening, so automatically after writing, it will close. If I run this one, see karthik.txt file will be created here. Karthik.txt file, and the data has been written. File will be also closed automatically. So file closing is very, very important. In my initial days, lot of problems we faced. Every time we'll open the file, we'll dump the data into the file, but we forgot it to close. In the productions, we'll used to get lot of issues, cache issues, like unwanted cache data will be created. So after that, we find out a solution from the Python documentations that there is another concept they have introduced, which is with keyword. Same concept implement here, but write with here. So with will take care of everything. So with will write, after writing the data, with will close the data. So if you want to read the data, also same thing, copy, paste. So I want to open karthik.txt file. I want to read the data which is there in that file and saving in a variable a dot, I'm writing read. Simple, the data will be readed. The data will be readed. Read, why I'm writing the input. I want to read the data. You are not printing, so use the print here. Use the print. See, I am from UK. You can do the operations using this with keyword, or else manually you can use. If you want to do manual, don't forget to keep close. So completely about end-to-end file handling concept.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, why there is need to write the print? Because earlier we have not written the print, and after the closing, the showing we are getting the result.
Without writing the print, how it is going to print in front of you? In the VS Code also I clearly showed now. For you only. If you don't write the print, how the compiler knows that user want to print the output?
No, in the above example, we have not used the print, and when read is there was getting the result.
You are reading the data, which means you are reading and printing in front of you. Here you are writing the data. You are writing the data into the file. Lot of difference is there, no?
Sir, in manual, please use the read and. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, show me the example when manually where we use the reads.
No. What your question, Hardeep? Ask me properly. What you are asking is if we use a dot read only, output will come. No.
Yes.
That's what your question. See, I already told you in the last sections. If you use a variable and a function, the output will come only in the Jupyter notebook, only in this IDLE. If you don't use the print in other IDLEs, it won't come. You should use the print condition to print the output. This IDLE is giving the flexibility, like if there is, for example, see, according to your logic, for example, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, A print B. What will be the output? Tell me.
Print B 20, sir.
Then what about A? I am using A, no? I am using A also now. Then why it is not coming?
Okay.
Yes or no? Okay. So wherever you are writing the print, that one will be called in the Jupyter notebook. So if you directly write the variable means, that doesn't make any sense. You need to mention print. Print means the compiler will understand user want to print. See, if I write the print, I'm going to print both A and B. This is the proper way of writing the code. So whenever we are learning, we should not learn according to the IDLE. According to the Python rules, we need to learn. So that input should match any IDLEs, either PyCharm or VS Code or anything.
So sir, whenever we use also write statement, then we should also use the print when we see the result, when there is a write statement.
Write statement for writing, why you will use the print? Writing means you are writing the data into the file.
Yes.
Reading means you are reading. You are reading means what? You need to see the output, no? That's why I'm writing the print. While writing into the file, what is the purpose of print? You are writing into
I
the
want
file,
to see
no?
the what is written. Okay,
Huh?
sir.
Sorry?
Okay, sir.
So somebody is asking me a question. So what is the purpose of using file handling? See where, for example, see where you will get the data, Navya. For example, like when we want the data, see when the application is running, so daily we need the new data. Okay, so when we want the new data, like we'll be collecting the data, we'll give them, after that adding, this won't possible. So once we have the data, we will build the application will run continuously. So here itself we'll write a script, Python script, like new data coming, new data operations will be done, and they will be added to the existing application. So if this data is coming, or else if you want to collect the data to any file, if you want to save the data to any file, if you want to save the file anywhere, so you need the file handling. So you know how you will save the file. So if you want to save the data in any file, we need file handling. The two modes which I told you in the read, I told you, no, read line and read lines. These are the two. Clear now, guys, everyone? Complete file handling.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Hardeep, sir. I'm getting a lot of sound from you, Hardeep. You need to be in a very quiet place when the class is going. Please tell me. Please tell me, Hardeep. Hardeep, please tell me. Okay. So tomorrow we will be discussing try, except, which is known as an exceptional handling. Tomorrow we will be discussing a concept, exceptional handling.
Excuse
Hardeep,
me?
yes, please. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
When you use the pen mode, add the data into any file and want to see the result, then we should also use the print, sir.
Come again.
When you use the A mode, append mode, append the data in any file.
Okay.
And
No. See, Hardeep, simple logic I will tell you. You as a user, you are sending the data to a file. So now tell me, as a user, you are sending the data to the file. Where the data will be now? In the file only, no? In the file.
Yes.
Okay. When you are sending the data to the file, what is the purpose of watching the data? If you want to watch the data, you need to send the data to the file. After that, you see the data, which means print. When you want to write the data, when you want to add the data into the file, you should not use print because you are sending the data to the file. After sending into the file, if you want to see what is there in the file, then you use print to read the data.
Okay, so it use only with the read one. Okay, sir. When we use the read, then print. No, print will be used. Yes.
Simple logic, Hardeep. Print means to print in front of you. Okay, to see the output. Writing the data, adding the data to the file. That doesn't mean we are printing. We are not at all printing the data. We are writing the data to the file. When we are writing the data to the file is the person, it is a source. We are sending the destination. I mean, we are sending the data to the file. The data will be into the file. If the data in the file, then you print it.
Okay.
Prasanna, are you checked my assignment? Prasanna, do I given the feedback in the Slack? I think I don't like a lot of people will submit. I don't know exactly. Did you check the Slack channel? So in the Slack, the people who submitted, I checked it yesterday and today, and I have given the reply. Please check the chat channel. If you have submitted means you might get the feedback definitely. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll catch up tomorrow, like with a try and accept concept. I mean, exception handling. Okay, all these files I will upload, or else I will forget. Dang it. So exception of examples. Example file also added in the another drive also it will be uploaded. I think I have also created the PPTs for this. Let me check. The PPT also there. Okay guys, in the other drive also I will upload. Please check there.